If you're a young man or woman and you want to be at the top of your health, these are the foods that you absolutely must have and the foods to avoid. Let's start with this. Number one, eggs. You see eggs everywhere and people tell you eggs are bad for you, too much cholesterol and blah 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 blah. Eggs are good, the yolk is good in cholesterol. It increases your HDL. That's the good cholesterol. And keep that apart. Eggs are nature's multivitamin. It is packed with nutrition because it has to be the supply for the baby chicken if it was going to be born. Egg yolk is one of the most nutrition dense foods you can have. And a lean form of protein is an egg. The egg whites, but have whole eggs. We don't do only egg whites. Whole eggs are a must. I have at least 6 eggs almost every single day. So get that in. But also improve the other areas of your life like your gym, running, walks. Don't skip cardio. Number 2, red meat, beef, steaks, red meat. Massive testosterone booster, similar to eggs, so nutrition dense. Plus, you get natural creatine from red meat, so you don't have to supplement it separately. Testosterone boosters. Number 3, butter that is derived from milk, or ghee, that is also called clarified butter, and animal fat. That is the fat of the animal that you cook with. Can be goat, camel, or beef. Do not throw them away. Consume that fat. It's good for you. It has only one ingredient in it, animal fat. Whereas if you compare these to the normal oils that is used in our households, go and Google the process of making those oils. They bleach, they heat, they add chemicals, and it is so bad for you. We'll delve more into that topic later on. Then comes, also why fat is good for you. Healthy fats. It boosts your HDL, that is your good cholesterol. Plus, fat is very essential for optimal hormonal regulation, for good functioning of your body, be it testosterone or estrogen or progesterone and other hormones, male and female alike. It'll boost your hormonal system. Number 4, citrus fruits for immunity and vitamin C. I love oranges. You can have strawberries and blueberries, but oranges and citrus fruits are a must. Don't skip them, ever. Number 5, onions. Onions are good for blood and anti-inflammatory. And they're good for testosterone as well. Lesser fortunate countries, the kickboxing and stuff, they eat a lot of onions. It's good for testosterone. Now, let's move on to the must avoid. Eat as many of these as you can and avoid all of this as much as possible. If it's a few days a year, it's okay. But don't try to balance it out. Knock it off. Number 1 comes seed oils and vegetable oils. With the rise of seed oils in the 1950s and 60s and 70s, came in obesity, cancer, heart issues, and a lot of other stuff. We'll cover that in a different video. Sugar. Number 1, avoid sugar. Let me tell you something. In laboratories, when the scientists are testing on mice and rats, and when they want to grow cancer cells in them, what do they feed them? Sugar. It fuels it like none other. Processed foods, again, anything that comes from a factory, avoid it. Any packaged thing, avoid it, because you know it's not from nature and it's not good for you. Always look at the ingredients behind what you eat. If it has more than 4 or 5 ingredients in the packet that you buy, it is probably not good for you. Avoid it at all costs. These apply to biscuits, instant noodles, chips, juices, fruit juices, real fruit juices. If you turn behind and look, for so many brands I've noticed that. Suppose it's orange juice. and they write 100% blah 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 blah. Look at the ingredient list. It'll be water, sugar, emulsifiers. I don't know if emulsifiers are there or not. But fruit juice pulp, orange pulp will be like 1.2% to 2.3% or something like that. That is definitely not good for you. Go and eat oranges if you must. Which you must. Which you must. But if you want orange juice, drink the natural one, if at all. Next comes outside food, that my little sister added here. And she had written bad sleeping schedule also there. Yeah, I agree. Bad sleeping schedule is very bad for you. Gotta change that. However, outside food is also a no-no. A few times a year is fine. Don't make it an everyday thing. Get out of it. Because you don't know what they cook with. The water they cook with, the oil, the ingredients, where they source the vegetables from, the bread, the pasta, the raw materials and ingredients. You don't know where any of that is coming from or how clean the sources are. What hands touch it, what bacteria touch it. How many people have used the same spoon and they have not washed it, or the same glass or the same plate? So it's best to avoid it. Juices. Surprise. Juices. Sometimes it's okay, but avoid them because there's no fiber in it. It is just sugar, a sugary drink. May have some nutrition in it. I love sugarcane juice and Mossambi juice. And I have that sometimes after my run. But juices without fiber, without the pulp, no fiber. So it's like you're drinking sugar. It'll be absorbed instantly and it'll cause such an insulin spike. That's not good for you either. Next, food coloring and red or orange color foods. Red 40 has been linked to hormonal disruption and a lot of other diseases. And red 40 is used in the red color, orange color, possibly pink color foods or the masalas. Suppose you go to have chicken shawarma, and I am a big shawarma lover. I love shawarma, like anything. But the masalas they use to mix the chicken and marinate it and turn it on that thing, and the oils, the mayonnaise used in the shawarmas, that is created usually from vegetable oils. Not good for you again. Mass produced spices as well. So the spices that you get in shops, the masalas, and the color that they've added to it, if it is red chili powder or haldi powder or any other powder, probably artificial colors have been used to make it more appealing to the eye and add more color to the foods. Suppose you go to a restaurant and eat food and you go to wash your hands and there's still some color remain on your hands. That is so bad for you. And including all of this, be careful of the water you drink, the sources you drink it from, because a lot of the water, almost all of the water around you is contaminated with birth control hormones, and they carry various diseases from the gutters and the pipes. You don't know how clean any water is from anywhere. Have RO filtered water. If you don't have an RO filter, save up and buy. The water you drink, boil, RO filter. That is reverse osmosis. And if you think you missed out on anything, drop it down in the comments and I will research more and get back to you.